What's up everyone, and welcome back to the channel, B.Silent Gaming. Today I am running Psylocke Domination with some friends. I started off pretty slow in this one, just trying to get a feel for the lobby, but things picked up and I started to pop off when it mattered. My boy Discount actually ends up getting the MVP, but I was able to help secure some fights and swing them our way. Thanks for stopping by and supporting the channel, I really appreciate it, and if you're new, feel free to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. Alright, let's get into it. We're playing Domination, and in this first round on my team we have a Invis, we have Discounts playing Scarlet Witch, we have rank 1 on Doctor Strange, I myself is Psylocke, we have a Luna, and we have a Squirrel Girl. And on this map I usually try to get to this point right here where decent opportunity to get a pick. Couldn't get the Squirrel Girl, and couldn't get the Jeff right there. Decided to retreat out after taking some damage. Trying to work my way around to the health pack, or at least into my healer's line of sight. So close to taking out that Venom. Decided to rotate around. Shooting from my off angle, but also in cover so that I can't get hit. See this Invis right here, decide to make a play on her. Had her super low but couldn't finish her off, and then I end up getting taken out by the Bucky. Whole team is kind of getting rolled right now, so not really the best setup. Trying to apply some pressure on my team, but I also don't want to get hit by those squirrels. Their team is pushed up pretty far, so taking an off angle here, so they either have to look at me or look at my team. I swear I felt like I was outside of the ult there. I thought I dashed out just in the nick of time. But the Jeff messes up and he doesn't fully spit me off, so I end up popping my ult and killing the Squirrel Girl. I was looking to get more there, but I did force out Invis ult, so pretty good value for my ult. And come back to final point. Rotating around to try to take out the healers. So close to taking out that Bucky. Gets me with the slow. And that just messes up my aim right there. Like I was trying to track him a little bit better than that. But luckily, Discounts ends up popping his ult. And it ends up being a big one. He takes out most of their team with that ult. And we're able to secure point. Right there, I thought Venom would dive more towards the point. And I'm at 2. Oh, right there. I was really hoping the 2 healers that I was looking at seen me, but I end up dying. End up taking out the Bucky. Gonna try to touch point there. Can't really do much of anything. Rotating around and don't end up taking point right there. Thought maybe the Invis was touching point so that we didn't have to for a hot second, but we ended up losing that round. So in that round, I didn't do too hot. I ended up 3-3, 2 final hits, 6.8k damage, 2.4k damage block, the 54% accuracy. My accuracy looks great. My damage looks really good, but not really getting those picks like I need to, so need to pick it up here in the next coming rounds if we're going to win this game. Before this round started, I was talking with Discounts. He wanted to play support. Felt like our supports weren't doing great. I told him that we needed him damaging since I hadn't got going yet, so. Exactly what I need to see. see a Psylocke that takes these challenges and duels very personally, so just needed something to get me motivated to win this game. So get the pick on the Psylocke, tried to track the invis, I ended up popping my ult, taking out the Jeff and the invis, and then clean up the fight on the Bucky right there. It's a big quad right there for us to take point. This map is pretty easy to hold them in the spawn after you gain control. I heard footsteps, but couldn't tell where they were coming from originally. Ended up hearing it was a Bucky up top, and I took out the Bucky. And just holding here, playing behind natural cover. They would have to walk a lot more forward to be able to shoot me. Our Invis pops ult right there. Not really the best ult. We weren't losing. Don't know why she popped ult right there. Kind of a waste of a really important ult. But I did take out the thing in that ult, so. Again, this Venom is pushed up way too far. Oh, he should have died. End up taking out the Bucky mid ult. And I heard the Strange Portal back on point, so rotating back to point. They popped their ult. It's not much I can really do right here. Can't really see anybody, so just trying to poke, farm some damage from my ult coming up. I thought I gassed up here to get the kill, but wasn't a fully wasted ult as I do end up taking out Dr. Strange, and then I end up dying. Not the best ult right there. Could have got a couple of more hits in there. So they pop Luna ult on point to stall us at 99. Just rotating around. End up taking out the Luna. End up taking out the Venom there also. So should be last fight for this round. We picked it up here in the second round. I am now 21-4 with 12 final hits, 12k damage, 3.4k damage blocked with a 50% accuracy. Really good accuracy game for me on Psylocke. Maybe I was able to pick it up there in the second round, but we're gonna need to be able to close out in this third round. We do now have discounts on Moon Knight, farm that damage, and then rank 1 as our solo tank. He is on Emma Frost. Venom ends up diving into the back line, so trying to help out my team. Take out the Venom. Can't really get much. Whole team basically ends up dying very quickly right there. Iron Fist wants a 1v1. I dashed into this room. I thought I was dead right there. He also has a Luna pocketing him. My teammates end up getting back, and I end up taking out the Iron Fist. And just rotating out the madness, try to get behind the team because they're focused on supporting. I end up taking out the Luna. Holding point for as long as I can. End up getting pushed off point. End up taking out the invis with my ult, bro. Thought that final dash would have been enough to get the Iron Fist, but it wasn't. End up getting hooked by Bucky. But it doesn't make me pay for it, and we end up capturing point. Had a really good push there. They're over halfway there. So we need to hold this point for a decent amount of time. see discounts going to take out the Luna, and I know he's fighting a 1v1 in here, and I sell him. And I did not avenge him. I let him die right there in front of my face. My aim was a little bit better. I would have been able to take out that Iron Fist. Yeah, I'm playing in the off angle. The rest of my team is over on that side, so they either have to focus me or focus me. Trying to play inside the invis ult, but with Luna popping her ult on the enemy team, I was not able to get much going there. End up falling down here. I thought that it was just gonna jump me back up, but it didn't. So had to do a double jump down there. I think it was a huge mistake of me unsleeping the Venom right there if I wasn't going to be able to kill him. And then Bucky and Venom end up taking me out right there. Luckily my team is able to hold point as I am working my way back. You have ult here, so I'm looking to pop ult after this invis ult. As soon as the invis ult ended, I end up taking out both supports in this fight, so that's huge picks. But my team is not there to back me up, and I end up dying. Got two really big picks right there. We failed to be able to take over point. I'm gonna regroup here, just waiting on everyone who died to come back. I'm gonna have to move fast as they are close to taking the game. And I'm taking away. Well, I thought I was taking away their focus, but I ended up getting frozen by Luna, which was a crazy freeze. So now both teams are at 99, and we need to hold and capture point. So, and there's a lot of ults going off. I'm trying to get back to this fight as soon as possible for my team. But by the time I get back, my team has fully wiped, so they do not need me. And that is game. And discounts is your MVP. So I end this game 31-7 with 17 final hits, 18.7k damage, 5.8k damage blocked with a 48% accuracy. The MVP discounts ends 41-7 with 1 assist, 20 final hits, 24.7k damage, 7.2k damage blocked with a 42% accuracy, and rank 1 into game 25-5, 4 assists, 10 final hits, 10k damage, 30.7k damage blocked, the 42% accuracy. Really started off slow this game. That first round is probably one of the worst rounds I've ever played, but I was able to pick it up and we end up coming up with a dub. If you enjoy content like this, please like, comment, and subscribe. This is B.Silent with B.Silent Gaming, and I'm out.